and welcome to the Upkeep for Monday, August 8th, 2022.
That's right, it's all of the magic news you need in 10 minutes or less.
And we've got a lot of news this week about Arena specifically.
Yeah, Arena news is all over the place because first off, they are having a fan-made format on Arena this week called Gladiator.
Oh my gosh, have you all ever played Gladiator? It's so much fun.
It is a ton of fun.
It's a really good format. So this format was made by our friends over at Loading Ready Run, specifically Ben Wheeler. It's a 100-card singleton format, no sideboards, and you have a starting life total of 20, so games go pretty fast. And every card on Arena is legal to play in this format, including Alchemy, without rebalances. So that means if a card was printed in paper and then put on Arena and they changed it, you play with the original version.
Okay.
But it doesn't apply to digital only cards that have rebalances because that's just one version.
They only exist that way.
Right, exactly. So you've got a lot of cards to choose from.
Yeah, there is a small ban list of Field of the Dead, Natural Order, Nexus of Fate, Oko Thief of Crowns, and Teferi Time Raveler. And this event runs the 11th through the 14th for free.
It's free!
So get on out there and try it out. You can win up to 2 rare cards.
Yeah, we even did an episode where we talked about Gladiator.
Yeah.
So you can search our videos on YouTube if you want to see that. There's decks that are going to pop up with this event on Arena. So once it's live, they've made up a bunch of decks for you to try out. You can also join the Gladiator Discord server, which is very friendly. I can attest to that. I went in there and I said, I want a deck that's about auras and drawing cards from auras. And they're like, oh, here's like 5 lists.
Yeah,
you know?
Amazing.
So it's like really friendly community. You can check that out. It's also going to be featured on Weekly MTG this week, which happens on Thursday. So Ben is going to join Blake to chat about the format, and he's so passionate about it. So I think it'll be a really fun event.
Nice. In addition to that, there's the Cosmetics Summer Sale happening now through the 17th. You can get deals on avatars, stickers, card styles. There's the Tokyo Lands bundle, which is pretty sick.
Bought it.
You can get a floating Soul Ring as a pet, aka a Cheerio.
It's a little Cheerio pet.
This looks like a little Cheerio pet. Very cute.
There's also now, for the first time, the Arena Championship 1 leaderboard is now live, so you can see who all is currently qualified.
So these are new events that are going to happen 3 times a year, so every 4 months, just like the new Pro Tour. They'll feature 32 players competing for $200,000 in prizes and a spot at the World Championship. You qualify for these events by getting 7 wins on day 2 of a qualifier weekend. So right now there are 16 players who are qualified for this.
Yeah, and if you want to qualify, you can start your journey this weekend. There's going to be the qualifier play-in best of 1 event that happens. It's Alchemy. We talked about it last week on the Upkeep. The best of 3 Alchemy event is next Friday, which is right before the qualifier weekend itself.
So get on out there and qualify for a tournament that will happen someday in the future.
At some point. Streets of New Capenna Premier Draft is back to the 12th. Then it'll be Kaladesh Remastered once again. And midweek Magic this week is Historic Artisan. And next week is Omniscience, which is one of the best. I mean, it's just a wild ride. Just hang on, you know?
Very good time.
There's a page now for Magic 30 if you want to keep track of who's going to be showing up at that event. It's going to be continually updated as new people are added and more events are made public. So you can keep your eye on that if you're interested in anything having to do with Magic 30.
And finally, the Pioneer Challenger decks are now going to be released on November 4th. This is a small pushback due to global supply chain issues.
It's like that, ship is still in the canal.
The phrase of 2022, global supply chain issues. Times Person of the Year is the global supply chain.
What's going to be the phrase for 2023, do you think?
Wow, I don't know.
It's a dangerous question.
It's a really dangerous question.
Well, everybody. What?
The robot takeover. There you go.
Yeah, we're calling it now.
The robot takeover of 2023.
I am going to just accept it.
Yep. Okay.
I welcome our robot overlords. That's all the Magic news you need for this week. Not a lot of news this week or last week, but the 18th is the big date we're keeping our eyes on. That's going to be the big reveal of the rest of the stuff that's going to be happening next year in Magic and Dungeons & Dragons. That happens on the 18th. It's called Wizards Presents. So we're going to be gearing up for a huge news week after that happens. But yeah, you can check out our full-length podcast called Good Luck High Five anywhere you get your podcasts, and you can support that show, this show, and everything that we make over on patreon.com/GLHF Magic.